What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sweet Talk Podcast. I'm Nick.
And I'm Brynn.
And today we are here with one of our most popular suite owners. She's been with us from day one. Here with us today is Brynn Bell. Brynn, welcome.
Hi.
So just start off by telling people who you are, what do you do?
Well, I'm Brynn. I do brows. I'm 22. I started whenever I was, God, how old was I? Like 18, I think.
You were young.
I was 18 when I signed.
18 because we're going on 4 years.
Yeah.
This is the 4th year.
Yeah. Came straight out of esthetician school.
Crazy.
Yeah. It was very impulsive, actually.
Still think you're absolutely crazy.
So
me too.
How did you get into brows?
Yeah, what made you go?
Or what made you get into?
What made you go to esthetician school?
Yeah.
Well, I've always liked the beauty industry. I never knew I would be just a brow artist. Like, I wanted to do facials, lashes, everything. And then whenever I was in esthetician school, all of my clientele was brows. And, like, I just loved it.
What does that process look like when you first decide you are interested?
We really started learning a lot about facials, and then we kind of only learned, like, brow waxing. Like, we didn't really learn laminations, tinning, any of that. But whenever I was waxing brows, I feel like it was making such a big difference, like, on everyone's face, and I feel like that's what made me, like, love it.
So did they ever do laminations in school?
I did, but we didn't get taught laminations. Like, I think I had to, like, bring in my own lamination products. Like, we had their tint, but we didn't really have lamination stuff. So, like, I had to order. Like, I was using Brow Code in school, but I had to order that. Like, yeah.
And then you had to pay for these extra items?
Yeah.
Clearly, she didn't even.
Y'all, sometimes they didn't even have, like, facial products. And, like.
Oh, I believe that.
So
yeah.
What were you using?
We would say, like, oh, I can't do the facial today.
Because you were out.
Yeah.
No,
and, like, we couldn't order the facial products because we weren't licensed yet.
What a great business model.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so how were you able to do
Oh, yeah.
laminations?
I was able to order that. Yeah. Without a license.
Oh, okay. So you weren't doing it illegally.
No. Not
So-
illegally.
When you were in school, what was your plan? It's like you go to school to be an esthetician, but what was the plan?
That girl didn't have a plan.
What was the plan when you got to get out? Like, where were you going to work?
I knew I didn't want to work for anybody. That was, like, number one. I'm not working in a salon. I'm not working in a spa. So that's whenever I've heard of the
How did you hear of it?
Mackenzie King.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
She was going. And I was like, okay, send me Bronny's number. Had no idea what a suite was. Like, I didn't know it was owning your own business. I didn't know any of that. I just knew.
How did we talk about a suite? I feel like I got my eyebrows done. I feel like I heard of you before you heard of me. Like, I cannot remember how it went because I remember going to your school and getting my eyebrows done.
I remember that too.
But I feel like that
No,
had to be after.
it was after because
Yeah.
I was at a daycare, working at a daycare. And I remember being in the parking lot on the phone. I was like, can we set up a meeting?
Okay.
I came to your house. You were, like, telling me, like, oh, do you know what this is? And I was like, not really. You were, like, showing me inspo pictures because the building wasn't even built yet. I don't even think y'all did the groundbreaking.
No, there was, like, nothing yet. And Brynn, when we built Gonzales, we completely leased almost everything without even breaking ground yet. And I remember talking to Brynn in my dining room. We had the big pictures on the wall. And I'm like, this is what it's going to look like. Meanwhile, I'm designing everything. I don't know what anything's going to look like.
And I'm like, okay.
I think it's going to look like this is what I want it to look like. And I look back at it now and I laugh because she was coming straight out of esthetician school.
Yeah, like, that was my first month.
You weren't even
That was my first
graduated
month
yet
of
when you
esthetician school
signed.
when I was at your house.
Yeah.
It was my first month. And I remember you being like, oh, like, are you graduating? And I was like, no, I just started. And you were like, okay, how old are you? And I was like, 18. You were like, okay. Like, what?
Like, when I tour people now and they're like, I'm in school still, I'm kind of like, okay, do you have clients?
Yeah.
Because you are in a year lease and, like, it's a year lease. I don't want to get into any of that. And now I take so much caution to that. but I think I had so much faith in you because you had faith in me. And
We were both trying to make something work.
No, literally. I was like, no, y'all, it's going to be fine.
If you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
and you trusted that I was going to give you a good product. And I'm like, I guess she knows what she thinks she can do, like, whatever. And I remember you leaving and Nick calling, and he was like, how was the meeting? And I'm like, it was good. Like, she said she's going to talk to her dad. And I think I was still on the phone with Nick, and you called back, and you're like, hey.
I literally left your house,
man.
called my dad, and I was like, okay, I think I'm about to sign a lease to a suite. And he was like, what? Like, are you crazy? And I was like, yeah. But, like, this is who it is. Like, I think it's a good idea. And he was like, okay, I mean, if that's really what you want to do. Obviously, he thought I was freaking crazy. But he's not going to tell me, like, don't do it, you know?
Yeah.
And so then I texted Brynn after I left, and I was like, can I come back and sign a lease?
Yeah, she literally hit a U-turn, and I think I was leaving my house too, and I made a U-turn.
Yeah.
And I'm like printing out a lease, and I'm like, here we go.
No, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good because a lot of people, when they call their parents,
It's a no.
it's a no. Or they
Right.
go ask their friend who's never done it, it's a no. And just think, like, what if you didn't do it?
Well, so that, like, after I signed the lease, I remember telling everybody, like, oh, I just signed this lease, whatever, and everybody was like, are you insane? Like,
Yeah.
is this a good idea? Like,
Yeah.
you don't even...
Did you start
The building's
panicking?
not even built. No. I was like, y'all, it's fine.
Oh my god, that
That's
would have
me.
made
I'm
me
like,
panic.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, obviously I had those thoughts for a reason, but, like, looking back, it low-key was crazy.
Oh, it's.
But I didn't, like...
I think it's completely normal.
Yeah, like, I didn't have any doubts in the same breath. Like,
Yeah.
I was like... I mean, it's a little crazy, but I knew that I didn't want to work for anybody else. So, like...
you were gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
either
like
way.
I was like, it'll be fine. Like I'll figure it out. Everything
Yeah.
always works out. So,
Yeah.
you know.
And then you had graduated esthetician school, and
Yeah.
the building still wasn't done. It was like
Yeah,
it
I was
wasn't that big
graduated
of an
in
overlap.
September.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
had about 4-ish months,
Mhm.
and this girl was doing like she was bringing her bed places, doing lamination. Like she came to my house with her bed and
Yeah.
packed everything up for a lamination. And
And in my apartment kitchen,
oh,
you
yeah,
came.
I came there too. I came there too. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like whatever she needed to do to like start building that clientele, which is why I think you're so inspirational because like you had a 4-month gap. So many people would just be sitting there, not even marketing, just like waiting. No, you took those 4 months without a location and built a clientele, going to people's houses, marketing, saying this is what I'm gonna give you. In the meantime, let me come to your house.
Right. I was like, mobile browse. But also, I feel like that's another, like, good reason why I signed the lease in the beginning. Because if I didn't have that in the back of
Yeah.
my head,
Oh, good point.
I don't know if I would have been, like,
Like, you've got to
hustling that. Yeah, like, I was like, okay, I'm in a lease. Like,
Yeah.
I'm about to open literally in January. And, you know, like, there's no other choice. So, like, if
Yeah.
I didn't have the lease signed, then, like, I don't know if I would have been that.
True.
You know what I mean?
Good point.
I
Yeah.
like the
But-
quick decision making.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally.
that's impressive, especially from. I mean, you were 18. I guess maybe at 18 you might not think about all the issues as much,
And
which is
didn't.
which is a good thing.
Incident.
Which is a good thing because you're 4 years in
Yeah.
now and obviously doing really well.
Right.
So we get so many sweet owners still to this day that come in and they have to wait. I gotta talk to my husband. I gotta go talk to my mom and dad, and it takes them weeks. And they're like, oh, I'm ready. I'm like, well, what happened for 3 weeks? What were
Yeah.
why did it take so long
Right.
to think about it?
I know.
It was just like you just asked me about the podcast. I'm like, I can't believe you did it. It's
Yeah.
like,
You just do it.
yeah, you just do it.
Literally.
Like, it just is what it is.
I know everybody's always asked me, like, and I'm like, what made you want to do it? And I'm like, you just have to do it. Like, you just have to open a suite and, like, just do it. Because if you don't, then you'll never do it because you're just going to overthink. Everybody's going to get in your head. Like,
I was
you know.
talking to somebody one day, and somebody was like, yeah, just Brynn is so lucky. And I was like,
bro, the amount of lucky I get.
I was like, I think just because your story, you did come straight out of esthetician school and you're killing it. And I'm like, I don't know if lucky's the word. I was like, I watched her from esthetician school all the way to where she is now. And it wasn't anything about luck.
Yeah.
I was like, she was for 4 months out of her house, out of her car. And then she was the person that was here the absolute most. When I tell you,
Yeah.
you were there every single day servicing your clients no matter what, taking up $20 eyebrow wax. I don't know how much you charged back then, but taking
Probably nothing.
Yeah, like probably $15.
Yeah.
But you did everything you had to do. I'm like, I don't think it's luck.
Well, and like I think whenever I first started esthetician school too, I had an Instagram set up. Like I was posting literally probably too much. Like people were getting annoyed. Probably.
Oh, you can scroll back on your Instagram and see my my OG brows done by you.
Literally. And so I feel like posting all of that time like builds a trust. Like, because people, I still have clients today say like, oh, I've been following you since you were in esthetician school. Oh. You know, like, so.
All right. So how do you remember how you got your first client?
Wait, is this your first client in the suite?
Yeah, first client what? In the suite?
No, like your first client when you got your license. Like, do you remember like I got
my license? No, because I was doing clients in school.
So who was the first
and
client?
at my house.
So did you know the first person you did in school? Like, did you recruit this person, or did they just walk in and say, I need brows?
Probably was a student.
Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was from social media. It had to have been from Instagram because, like, I wouldn't count the students because, like, we had to practice on each other. So I want to say it was probably one of my friends, like, one of my friends. And then, like, Brynn came, got her eyebrows done, and she told one of her friends.
Oh, yeah, Allie went.
Yeah.
So, like, you're in school and you started marketing while you were in school? Like, you had an Instagram. Was it just your personal Instagram and you were like, I'm doing this? Or did you start a business?
The second I, like, signed up for esthetician school, it was Skin by Brynn. It was my esthetician Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, starting esthetician school in a month. Like,
you're like one of one that does stuff like this.
No, I feel like a lot of people make them, but I don't
think they follow through with it. Like,
yeah.
And I literally tell so many people that, like, you can have an Instagram all day long, but if you don't post on it,
you're not doing anything.
Like, you know? But I would post, like, when I had a test coming up or when I had my first client.
Studying.
Like, no, literally, I can go back and look and show y'all. I have pictures of me studying, being like, what was my caption? Like, always learning or something. Like,
always getting better for y'all.
Yes. No, literally. But people love to see it. Like, because now, obviously, it paid off. Like, posting that much.
I think that's the biggest thing when people, like, it's like how you get motivated anything. It comes in waves, I think, like big waves. We talk about this a lot. Mm-hmm. But, like, in esthetician school, I feel like now they're preaching, like, once you start, like, all right, guys, we're starting. Everybody make a page. Like, and they get motivated right in the beginning. But once you're at it for so long, it's just, like, it's tiresome. Yeah. It's not motivating 24/7. But you still have to keep at it, and you kept at it clearly, letting everybody know when you were good
in this industry. Like I said, like, you don't learn anything when you're in school, really.
I'm still laughing at you saying,
like,
learning.
No, like, I had to self-teach myself. But, like, you don't learn anything. The teachers don't want to be there either because they're not getting paid what they should. So it's like, nobody really wants to be there, but you have to be.
Yeah.
So I think literally having my sweet lease was the only thing.
Only motivator.
Keeping me,
like, pay for this.
Well, you had a goal. Other people were just trying to get their license. Like, that was their goal.
Yeah.
You had a goal of, this is what I'm about to do.
Right.
This is why I'm getting my license.
Yeah.
Other people were probably getting their license and probably like,
yeah, like, I
what's
can
next?
literally, I think there's like a handful of us that
still doing
did something with our license.
Yeah.
So, what was, like, moving into the suite like? Like, what did that look like? How much did it cost you?
Oh.
Do you think to move in, like, your bed and your products, like, just to get going?
Honestly, my products, I remember I needed like an $1,000 minimum order for like facial products and stuff. But my bed and like some supplies, I got really that lucky. Did get lucky with that because a girl was selling this, like, all of her stuff for like $300 total, and it was my bed. It was like a towel warmer, decorations, like, it was so much stuff, and she was just trying to get rid of it. So. Yeah.
Okay, you're $1,000 in product.
So for $1,300, you're talking $1,000 in product, $300 in bed and materials, and you were moved in, like, ready to do your first climb. Maybe some tools and stuff you needed.
Was that a lot?
Yeah.
Were you like?
Well, especially because when I signed my lease, a lot of people asked me that too, like, how did you pay for it? And I was like, I used my savings account. Like, I was working at a daycare.
You had to put your security deposit down. That's a lot of money at 18.
Yeah. And I was babysitting because in esthetician school, you're there from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So, like, you can't really have a full-time job.
Right.
So I was babysitting in the afternoon. So I didn't really have, like, money to put up. So I literally used my savings account and had to build it back up. Yeah. But, like, and then whenever I first started, I remember I said I needed a goal of, like, I think it was like 10 people.
Yes.
Like 10, just to, like, pay my bills because I had an apartment too. And my first week, I think I had like 25 people. And, like, after that, I didn't really go under my goal. Like, I didn't ever hit, like, under 15 to 20 people a week. And then it just kind of kept, like, going
I remember,
up from that.
like, you would text me, like, I had my biggest week yet.
Mm.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, Nick's like, do you know how many people Brynn did this week? And I'm like, no. And then you text me, and I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, like, and I guess, like, in the moment, I didn't realize, like, how big of a deal it was, you know? Because I was just, like, hustle. Normal. Like, yeah, I'm just like, whatever, I'm just working, like, you know? But now looking back, I'm like, people now, I feel like, don't have that. Like, they're like, how do you get clients? Or, like, how did you do this? Or, you know? But it's...
I think it was everything that you did.
Because of, like,
compiled together.
Right.
Like, you were constantly posting. Out of esthetician school, you still were working. And then when you moved in, I also think it has a lot to do who you are as a person. People like to support good people. Like, people want people to succeed.
Yeah.
And they knew how bad you wanted it. And I think when people were getting their brows done by you, I think so many people were posting about you.
Yeah.
And
that was a big
supporting
thing, so, like,
you
word
and
mouth.
Getting your name out even more. Like, I don't think it was just you getting your name out.
Right.
I think everybody loved you, that they were referring you. And that's really, like, word of mouth, I think, got you really far.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's still
does.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I have clients, like, that drive to me from, like, an hour away just because they, like, heard about me from somebody else,
crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
That is
And it's
crazy.
just Brynn and her suite.
No, I'm literally like, y'all drive an hour to see me?
So when you started with us, you were skinned by Brynn?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, doing facials.
Okay, so I was about to ask, why,
That's
like,
crazy.
what was the change? You went from skin to brows, so you were doing more than just brows when you moved in.
Yeah, I was doing facials, brows. I did lash extensions for like a month, maybe. I hated lash extensions. And then I want to say it was definitely less than my first, like under my first year is when I changed to just brows because I had all brow clients, like, and then I would have like maybe a handful of facial clients. And at that point, I hated doing facials.
I felt like you dreaded when a facial client was coming.
I was like, not again. Like, which I hated feeling like that because I'm supposed to be doing my best, like giving my best. And I didn't feel like I was giving my best because I hated doing it, you know? So I was like, okay, I need to cut this out immediately because like, obviously that's not fair to them.
Right.
So literally within like a day of me feeling like that, I cut facials out.
I love it.
Very impulsive.
I remember when you told me you were going to go brows full time and I was like, pause.
No, my dad did the same thing. But I was like, Brennan, brows is like a phase. And I was like, maybe, but like I can also make it not a phase.
Yeah, like
you know?
a thing.
I didn't think it was a phase, but I was like, whoa, okay, how many, not that it's any of my business, but I feel like Brynn and I always had this like relationship to where I was like, okay, well, how many brow clients are you having? Like, what is this going to cut out? Can you still afford your rent? Like, what's going on? Because I don't ever want anybody in a bad financial spot because then I just don't ever want that.
And I feel like it's also very hard for me to figure stuff like that out. Like, okay, how many brow clients do I need a day? Or how many of this do I have to get to, like, hello?
Well, you did it in the beginning. You got 10, and that's what you needed.
Right.
She probably just pulled a number.
But it's like, like, I don't...
Now you could just chat
I don't, like, think about... no, literally chat. I don't, like, think about that kind of stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't like doing facials. Let me just cut it out and I'll figure it out with the brows. Like, you know?
I love that.
I don't know.
That's such my attitude. Like, whatever, we'll figure it out. Let's do it.
Yeah, and then it does figure itself out. Like,
so I think it's funny because so many people, like, rebrand. Like, you see these people rebranding, but nothing's changing.
Yeah, nothing.
Like, let's just change my logo and maybe change my font and my colors and let's rebrand. But you didn't. Like, you rebranded for a purpose to go straight to brows, and it flows. I mean, it's brows by Brynn. Like, that's good.
I know.
She did everything.
Yeah, I mean, even skin by Brynn worked, but brows by Brynn is cool. And it's obviously, worked out.
And I feel like it almost made it, like, grow even more. Because if I'm doing facials, brows, lashes, like, you don't really know what I'm good at. You know?
Yeah.
But then the second I cut facials out, I'm only doing brows. So, like,
she
obviously,
is that brow girl.
Right. And like, people know that.
Yes.
So,
when do you think, was there ever a moment you realized, like, okay, I am good at this? Like, this is working. This is my career.
Yeah, when, I mean, like, no, but yeah. Like, in the beginning, I feel like I still have moments, obviously, where I'm like, do I even know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I feel like
everybody has that.
Yeah.
But people started asking me if I taught classes and, like, if I could teach classes. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, how? would I teach a class?
Just do it.
Yeah. Well, then Paul Mitchell, was it Paul Mitchell? Yeah, Paul Mitchell. It was my first 6 months of opening. Like, it was May of the year that we opened.
Still can't believe you did that.
Me either. Like, looking back, I'm like, what?
I'd be so scared.
I was terrified.
So
I
what
almost
was
pulled
it?
up. Yeah, let me not get distracted.
Sorry.
Paul Mitchell contacted me and asked me if I could come and teach their, like, esthetician / cosmetology program
Oh, wow.
about
I did not
what
know
I
that.
do. Yeah, and I was like, okay. Because my school ended up shutting down after I graduated. So a girl that was there went to Paul Mitchell. That's how they heard about me.
Okay.
So I think it was like my first 6 months of opening.
I know.
So I got there freaking out. I was like, I don't know why I committed to this. Like, I'm about to leave. I'm about to go in there and tell them I can't do this. But then I got in there, and once I, like, started talking and doing it, I was fine.
Because
Like,
it's your thing.
yeah, like, I was just doing brows, literally. And, like, they were, like, I was the same age as all of them, you know?
Some people are probably older than you.
Yeah, literally.
Did they pay you to do this?
No.
You did it for free? Do you think it was worth it? Like, did you get something out of it?
Yes, because I got clients from it. Like, a lot of the students became my clients.
Smart. Didn't even think about that.
It was really cute. And then I also got, like, some of them separately taking a one-on-one class. Because after that, I remember I had, like, started offering my one-on-one classes. And some of them became, like, people who I taught separately. But also, I feel like even if I didn't get anything from it, I was helping them. Because when I was in esthetician school, we didn't have that.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Well,
We
you
didn't
were
have
just-
any guest speakers or, like,
You were
anything like
basically
that.
giving back, and it gave back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not looking for anything out of it, but
Yeah.
you
Which is
obviously were
why
good
I
at it.
also do one-on-one classes. Like, I feel like some people say, like, well, why would you want to teach somebody else what you do? But it's, like, not even about that, first
Yeah.
of all.
No,
Like,
I feel like you never think that way.
no. Because it's, like, that's why this industry is the way it is, because people aren't, like, girls, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I want to teach somebody else something, there's so many people in the world. Like, I have my own clients, and the brow artist that's 30 minutes down the road also has all of her own clients, you
or
know?
even in the same building.
Yeah, literally. Like, so,
That's
yeah.
the cool thing about a suite.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Like, what are some changes you think you've made from when you first moved in to today that's helped your business grow? Like, what are some things like, this is what I was doing in the beginning that was a bad idea? You did start teaching at 6 months, so there wasn't many.
Yeah, I feel like enforcing a cancellation policy, which, like, I hate that. I still hate it. But in the beginning, I really hated it. Like, I never...
That was mortifying.
Oh, my God. I wanted to give services away for free. I didn't even
I
like
remember
charging.
you calling us about it.
Dude, like I
asking.
don't even like charging people, much less telling you what you have to pay whenever you don't show up. But, like, any other job, you walk in and they tell you you're not getting paid, like, you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
You know, like, we still also have bills at the end of the day.
Right.
And I feel like when I started enforcing it, your clients also take you more serious. So, like,
Yeah.
I rarely get no-shows now. Or, like, same-day cancellations or anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's something serious, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
people that are like, I just forgot about my appointment. Like, first of all, you're lying.
Bro.
Because my app blows your phone up.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's definitely something I've changed. And, like, you can tell a difference because, you know, they respect you once you,
I
like,
also
set your ground.
think you're so busy to where, like, people don't want to miss their appointment because, like, they don't want to wait however long. Like,
Right.
they make you a priority, I think, because you make you a priority, too.
Right.
Like, you know your worth now. In the
Yeah.
beginning, like, it's kind of hard to have that confidence.
Yeah, like I was open 7 days a week, like Sundays.
Oh.
Like, you want to get anybody through the door. So then if they cancel, it's like, oh, well.
Yeah,
you know?
I completely agree. Like, telling people, like, anything about rent, I hate having
It's
the
just
conversation.
awkward. Like,
It's-
why?
And I think about it, I'm like, they have the same feelings, which it's just something you don't want to talk about
Yeah.
for some reason. But at the end of the day, you know it has to be done, and I feel like you completely know your worth now.
Yeah.
And you have that confidence, and you're like,
Sorry. Charge.
your card
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah,
Once you're busy,
literally.
it's like, whatever, this is the policy, and you move forward.
Yeah.
What do you think if there was, like, one thing that's helped you get to where you're at today, what would it be?
Social media and talking about yourself, which is, like, so weird to say, but, like, literally. Like,
It's the truth.
So,
like, I when I first started, I would literally go and drop my business cards off at other businesses around. Like, y'all, go to Railroad Auto. My business cards are in their lobby.
Really?
Yes. Literally. Like, you just have to talk about yourself, because if you don't, nobody's going to know about you, you know?
Wow. I didn't know
Like,
you actually went to other businesses.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Business
Brenn's
cards.
like,
Skin by Brynn business cards are still there.
Brenn's like getting my inspection sticker.
But it's
I'll just set this here.
but it's so inspiring because, first of all, people your age do not do that. Like, they're not.
Some people
walking
don't even
in-
have business cards. Hello? What do you mean?
But like, it's just not. It's not a big thing anymore to go walk into businesses. Hi, I'm Brynn. I do brows.
Yeah.
Brennan probably didn't do all that.
Here's my card.
No, I just set the cards down.
But they're not even gonna walk in and set cards down. Like, I don't understand how to get clients. I'm posting once a month on social media. It's not working.
Once a month.
And like, people, when they come to Segan to lease, I'm like, there is thousands of women that walk next door,
Dude,
every day. If you
This
don't
would
have,
be, like, hello?
if you don't have
Home Goods?
clients here, you're not putting in enough effort.
Right.
Like, you can literally go stand in front of Home Goods or Target and hand a card out and tell them what you do.
Yeah,
You don't have to tell them just, hey, I'm here. I work right next door. I do hair.
right.
And you're going to get clients from it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, and, like, some people say, like, oh, I'm posting every day, but
what are you posting?
they're not posting themselves.
And they're posting like a graphic or something
Yes.
that they.
I literally taught a girl the other day, and we were I was like, okay, let's pull up your Instagram. I had no idea who owned the Instagram. Like, no idea
Couldn't
who
tell.
was doing the facials, her name,
I don't like
her face.
being in front of the camera.
Yeah. But the
Clients.
second, and her books weren't that busy. But it's like, personally, I'm not booking with someone if I don't know who I'm booking with.
That's
like,
what I say.
At all.
Yeah.
Like, I need to know who you are, what you look like, how you act. Like, because that's another thing. Some people will book with you just because of your personality. Like,
Oh my god.
if
that's
they
what
feel like
Oksana said.
if they feel like they can relate with you, they'll book with you. But also your services. But, like, you know.
Yeah.
You have to be good at what you do, but it's so much about the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally, I think Mackenzie gave me that advice. Whenever I was getting the suite, she was like, make your Instagram personable.
She's so good at it.
And literally, I love her. And I was like, okay, didn't know what that meant, but like, literally just posting about you. Like, you
post
don't
you.
even have to post your business 24/7. Just post you.
Yeah, Brennan's like, I'm having what's your meals that you've been eating lately?
Fully fit meals.
I'm having a fully fit meal. They're so good, y'all. Like, Brennan lets us know what
Literally.
she's eating.
And
Why
do.
don't I see these? Don't I follow you?
Maybe you're a hater. Maybe you're a hater.
I feel like, I mean, I know the meals, but like, I don't see these little
I
things.
see
she's
every single
posting.
post.
I don't
Obviously.
really-
Well, I repost them because she
Is it
tags.
Instagram?
Yeah.
I don't really look on Instagram that much.
I'll
I'll
why?
look at, like,
You should be on Instagram.
Stories. I am, but like,
Oh.
I don't like, I'm not.
Sit there and scroll.
Yeah.
But
Not normal.
one thing about Brennan is all of our salons, Gonzales, Segan, and Jefferson, if our suite owners tag us in anything, I'll get a notification and I'll repost it to our story.
Ding, ding,
But
ding,
I have to, literally, but I have to be tagged to get it. Like, I don't see it if you just put the location. Brennan will tag me in, like, good
Everything.
morning, having a coffee. And I just repost whatever she does. And I'm like, Brania Gonzalez Instagram is full of Brennan drinking coffee, Brennan eating, like, Brennan's going to Seven Brew. Like, she just tags me in anything.
No, literally.
But it doesn't matter because, like, it's being posted.
Yeah.
And I feel like so many people are so selective on what they share.
Well, they overthink it.
Yeah, it's
like,
not that serious.
No.
Just
Because
post
it's
it.
like, I'm not going to be a completely different person when I do your brows. Like, I'm still me. So, like, why wouldn't I post me
Yeah.
too? You know?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not just going to post brows and then have a.
That's why I said that Nick
Yeah.
needed to get in our Instagram post when he refused to a long time ago. But now, because I'm like, you do tours now. People need to see you on the Instagram because
Yeah.
sometimes he wasn't on the Instagram at all. And sometimes I needed him to do a tour and just a man would show up and they're like, who is this?
Yeah.
They
Like-
know me now.
They do.
They all know me
I
now.
know.
So is there a platform that you think works best, like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, that you see that actually gets clients?
For me, Instagram and TikTok, I'm just not as good on TikTok as I am on Instagram. But
Like, not as good
when
as you mean
I just
as
feel like it's
active?
not as
Active,
personal.
yeah.
Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
like-
Instagram's so personal.
yeah, like it's so easy to just post a story on Instagram.
TikTok, I feel like it's just so serious for me.
Right.
Like, I have to sit there and edit for so long.
Yeah, but whenever I was like on my good kick, I was getting clients from TikTok. Like they would tell me, "Oh, I saw you on TikTok," and I was like, "Oh," so I need to get back on it. But my biggest one is like definitely Instagram. Facebook is like,
It's whatever you're most
Nothing.
active on.
yeah,
Younger people are more your clients, right? They're not
Yeah.
on Facebook as
yeah,
much.
right. But like it's yeah, I guess it also depends on what you do. Like I know a bunch of photographers who like their Facebook is their main,
Yeah.
you know? So like it just depends.
Just
like,
depends who your clientele is and all of that.
yeah.
Yeah, where they see you from.
Demographic.
So you've recently upgraded suites.
Oh. And did.
So you went to a bigger suite. You've got a window. How's that going?
It's great. I love it. My clients love it too.
Yeah.
I
Like,
bet so.
yeah, I guess I never realized like I mean my other one wasn't small, but it kind of is for my bed. Like my bed takes up half the freaking room, and sometimes like I have to book multiple people at the same time, and we were crammed in that little suite.
Yeah.
So now going in my big suite, it's like everybody loves it. Like they don't feel like we're crammed or anything. So.
Yeah.
And the window just makes it
Oh
feel
my god,
bigger,
the window's
too.
amazing. I don't even turn my lights on.
No, she doesn't.
I
love
literally,
that.
I was
I literally don't turn my lights on because my window
Love
does all
that.
the
Oh,
light.
don't worry. She keeps her sign on 24/7.
Yeah, I see
That
it.
too.
So,
See it every day.
electricity's still
And
running.
She breaks her blinds and breaks everything else. I'm just here for
Do.
Brynn. If you don't know, I'm like Brennan's like personal like assistant and personal repairman.
No,
'cause
literally.
she's- anything that's wrong, all the way to a water cup that she can't open.
Okay, y'all need to
and
understand
she
about the
calls
cup.
me to do it.
No, those
The
cups will
cup,
not come
y'all.
undone.
The other day, it happened again. First of all, somebody else said theirs water bottle does the same thing. So
Yeah,
it's
mine
not.
does too.
It went through 4 people, and I was like, we have to call Nick. Like I don't know what else to do.
Nick's at home. Let me call him to come over here and open my water. Let's break something so he has to come.
I was literally there too. I'm so glad I didn't come inside.
Here and open my water.
Yeah, dude. What the
I
heck?
You
saw
went
you
back
teaching.
anyway.
You know what I had to do? I had to fill my water up through the straw.
Yeah, Kristen sent us a Snapchat.
Oh yeah, y'all did see that.
Yeah, I saw it. Did it work?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now you don't ever have to call me.
Right. I don't ever have to open my lid again.
That's funny.
All right, I want to go back to these classes a little bit because I had some questions.
Okay.
So, back to the classes. Like, still, how often are you teaching these classes? What do they cost? How does someone sign up for a class?
So whenever I first started doing them, I was charging, I think it was either like $400 or $500. But you were getting a full kit, which costed me like probably like $200. So honestly, I was only getting like $200 or $300 from the class, and it was like 2 to 3 hour class because at first like I would do a model, and then they do a model, and it's me like telling them what they're doing wrong or what they're doing right, and like all of that, and then we would kind of go over like social media or like other things to, like gain clients and stuff. I realized I was undercharging a lot, but again, it was like I was just helping everybody, you know,
And
kind
you're
of
just
thing.
also hoping to get somebody to book it. Like,
Right. And so then ChatGPT was my bestie.
business mentor.
Yes. I was like, okay, I need to up my prices, but like I don't know how. Oh, because I got asked to teach in Houston at a hair salon.
Oh, that debacle.
It didn't work out. But it's the thought. It's the idea, okay? I was like, okay, if I'm about to travel to like another state to teach a salon, then like I need to up my class prices, like, you know.
I'm that good.
Yeah. And so I think I don't even know what I charge now. I'd have to look. I think it's like $700, maybe $750 for a one-on-one class. You still get your kit. I even upgraded the kit. And where was I going with this?
What'd you get for your class now?
Like, what do you get? What does the class look like? Like,
Okay, so you do get a certificate now that you were taught, like that you took a brow lamination
That's
class,
legit.
right?
okay, sweet.
I frame it in gold.
I know it is framed in gold. It's really cute.
You give them a frame.
Oh no,
The border.
You get that. You get a full kit that allows you to do like 5 or more clients.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you get like all your tint. The only thing you don't get is really like the waxing stuff, because like I'm not buying a wax spot, you know.
Yeah, they can't really do that.
And most people have that already.
Do you still do,
yeah.
so you do a client first still, and do they do a client after, or is it just one person or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do a client first, and then they do their model.
And how long does the class take? Still 2 to 3 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Usually
like-
like max 3 hours.
So who's booking these services? Is it mostly
good
people that are new, or people that may have been in it for a while, but they see you doing it and they're like, man, she's really good. I'd like to just up my level.
Yeah, I've had both. Like I've had some girls who are like hairstylists, but are kind of like branching out, and they
Okay.
add on brows, and like they've been doing hair for years, but they want to start brows, so then they'll take the class. And then I also have some people who are brand new and have no idea, like if they're in esthetician school or if they just graduated. So
Dang. That's a pretty big investment for somebody who's brand new.
I know. But it's
Well-
really worth it because, again,
But like, if you were brand
to
new
learn
again, if you
anything.
went back 4 years from now and someone offered a class that was as good as you, would you be like, I wish I would have taken it?
1,000%. That's literally
Yeah.
almost like the reason why I offer classes, because there were no brow lamination, any brow classes really. Like,
You saw
Yeah.
a need.
yeah.
Like, you're literally like YouTube
Like,
University.
I didn't even know if I wanted to do lash extension classes, but I saw a class, took it right out of esthetician school because I was like, whatever, we'll just see if I like it.
Yeah.
So, like, if there were a brow class, oh my God, 1,000% I would take one. Like, I would probably still take one right now.
So,
You
yeah,
know?
of course. Yeah, just
Like,
continuing education.
yeah.
So, I'm just trying to think. Like, is it something you really, like, enjoy? It's something you do well with, like, make good money on? Like, it's really worth your time?
Yeah. If I post like I should, like whenever I was posting it, I had one like every Monday for like, it was probably
You
like
did have a
month or 2
class
months.
every Monday.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was like,
But I think you took like a little break of not like posting about it at all. And
Yeah.
then, but that's with anything.
I do that all
Like,
the time.
if you
yeah, I go
post-
through phases.
Yeah, but when you post about just an appointment or whatever, you get a bunch of bookings.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
So, what do you think? Is there, like, a main thing that most of your students mess up on? Like, what's the toughest part of the brow class that...
Tinting and waxing.
So, most people come in that
waxing my eyebrows.
just aren't great at it. Like, when somebody calls you to do a class, what's their, like, main concern? Just say it's somebody that already does them, maybe. Like, what do they want to get from you since they already want to do it?
I'd say like getting their brows even is like their hardest thing, which like, it's low key. That's like the hardest part for me to teach almost because I don't ever map brows. Like, I've never
Yeah.
mapped brows. It just,
You're free handing.
Yeah,
it.
Brennan's
Yeah.
just like, look.
yeah, I'm like, I feel like I can just look at the brows and be like, okay, that doesn't need to be there. This matches this, like, you know?
Yeah, but you can teach them like your techniques.
Yeah, like like I can teach them also like what they need to be looking for
Yeah.
in the mapping. But the second you start mapping, I feel like it gets so confusing because there's just lines everywhere, and they feel the same way. So like, but I feel like that's people's biggest is like getting the brows even because
Yeah.
that's everyone's biggest concern when they come in. They're like,
And
oh, my brows
yeah.
aren't even. They probably are. You're just looking at them too
And
hard.
they're just,
you know?
one's probably shaped a little differently.
Right.
And we can fix that right
Right.
up.
Does anybody ever come back for a second class?
I feel like you have. Have you not?
I haven't had no because whenever you take my class, you have like lifetime like mentorship. So like
Okay.
you can come back and shadow me. I'm not gonna like
That's something great to mention.
yeah.
That was
You
gonna
get
be my
that in
next
your
question.
class. But yeah, like there's no point in taking a second class. Like I'm not going to charge you for like another kit or like, you know, like I tell them like, oh, if you want to take another model, like I can come to your place or you can come to mine, you can do another model. So like,
Wow.
yeah.
So your class is a one and done. Like, they take your class, you're going to teach them everything they need to know, and if they need some extra coaching, which I would assume people will need.
Yeah, like I still have some people they'll call me like if they're doing
Yeah.
a client or like I've FaceTimed Lexi before, like in the beginning of hers, like we FaceTimed and like she needed help on something, like so
I feel like you don't get that in that industry.
you don't. It's so annoying.
You're people are so like, oh my gosh, she has this client, she has this client. I feel like you're complete opposite. Like, you're like, let me help you with your client. Like,
yeah.
that does not happen at all in the industry, and that's just
Yeah, that doesn't
And it
happen
should.
it just speaks
business.
volumes about who you are.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
But
That's
also
interesting.
like your clients also see that. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
They know.
so it's like you're helping yourself if you're like that because if you're not, then they
People
know
don't
that
think
you're
that
not
way,
a
though.
girl's girl.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We were kind of the same way when we started this sweet business. We were looking for help from, from people who were, had businesses close to us.
Right.
And we did get some help for sure. But like still now, I get calls about salon suites. Brynn gets messages on social media about
Yeah.
helping people with their salon
Oh my
suites
gosh,
and how to
yes.
build them. And I'm like, yeah, let's talk to them. Like, let's help
Yeah.
them out. Like, who cares? Like, we
Right.
know we're good at what we do, and we're gonna give our best, and we're okay with showing other people that might need help because we wish we had it.
Yeah,
In the
exactly.
beginning.
That's
You know,
such
like
a
if,
good point.
if you're literally next door to me, I'm probably not gonna
Give you the
give
ins
you,
and the outs.
give you the ins and outs. But like,
If you need to know where an outlet should be placed, I will probably help
Yeah,
you.
like-
But like if you're right next door, probably different.
we trust our process and our business just like you do to be able to show someone else, like
Yeah.
without it affecting your business. It actually probably helps.
Right.
in the long
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, like I do follow other suite owners. Like I had this one woman, she watches all of our stuff and I watch all of her stuff. She messaged me saying like, "Hey, I'm building a salon suite in North Carolina. Came across your page. We're not any competition." I'm like, "I'm not worried about competition."
Right.
And when I tell you, if you scroll through our messages, holy moly, she has asked so many questions, but it was all the questions that I had. Like even the situations of like, what kind of light switch to how many outlets to should we put the plumbing here or there? Why'd you do this? Like so much that would have helped us in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, literally.
And like we just have gone back and forth with that. And I mean that's exactly what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I have people ask me like, well, what should I be posting on social media? And I'm like, oh my God, I remember whenever I had this thought, like, and I had no idea what to post, you know?
Anything.
Like, so, literally anything.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
So-
cool. We actually, from our podcast, had somebody call us about salon suites in Georgia. Remember the guy that called? Asked all
Oh,
the
he was
questions?
from
Wait,
Georgia?
that's really cool.
No,
Yeah,
he
like,
was
he's
not
From the
Georgia.
podcast?
He saw our podcast.
Yeah, he
he's
found
like,
us on YouTube.
It's giving like famous.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's got like 100 views. He happened to scroll across it. But it was cool, yeah. He called and we had a whole conversation about it.
Yeah, and he's like, "Do you plan on doing more podcasts?" And I'm like, "Sir, Nick and I are doing our best. That was our first one. We actually recorded it twice because he messed it up. Like,
Yeah, like,
you will see one.
Hey,
I don't
that's
know
funny.
when, but yes, let us figure this out first."
our podcast with Grace was the first one we didn't mess anything up.
Oh my
which was the
God.
last one we filmed.
We're doing
But
our
it's okay.
best.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's cool on the classes. I didn't know that, especially the mentorship. Because
Yeah.
my next question to you was going to be, what happens if they need more information? And that's free.
Well, so I've also thought about, because I have a different, like a wide variety of, like, brand new people to people who already do brows, I've thought about doing, like, a beginner class and then, like, a more advanced class.
Sure.
What would be
Because-
the difference? Like with the more advanced.
That's why I haven't done it yet, because I don't know. Because it's hard for me to sit there and, like, if you're a beginner, it's hard for me to not just, like, tell you everything, you know? So, like, I would
Yeah.
have to figure out, like, what would I not include?
No,
because
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
We just have to hone
It's
in
just
on
an
it.
idea right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, if we're sitting there doing the brows, like, we'll just have to tell you everything, you know?
Maybe your advanced class goes more into like business too.
Yeah, which is what I added on to the
Because I
new-
think your Instagram and your
And-
presence is quite impressive. And I think you can talk a lot about that because you are somebody who actually like invest in doing that. Like
Yeah.
I remember when you had all those templates and like you were doing all of that, like I feel like you should maybe talk about all of that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what a lot of people
Yeah.
are lacking. Like I feel like me and Nick talk to our suite owners a lot about stuff like that. Because a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah, I think you could teach a business class, not just a brow class.
Yeah.
Like
do it separately.
like-
Yeah, because that's another thing. Like at the end of our classes, sometimes it's like, oh crap, you've already been in here for 3 hours. Like, and I have to now tell you about this business stuff. But then like I don't want to take up 2 more hours.
Yeah,
of
and
your
at that
time.
point
Yeah.
you're so like kind of drained.
Right.
And the
So I
business
feel like I would have to separate it.
and the business class would probably be more like a group class.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Scary.
here's my get started package in the esthetician world or
It's
whatever
honestly
it is.
so funny thinking about
Because no, but
No,
seriously,
literally.
it's so funny because we laugh because we're like actually really good friends, not just like
I know, but
Yeah.
it's
sweet owner, business owner. That's not our relationship.
Yeah.
But you're really good at these things.
but it's also so funny because Brynn and I are just sitting there like I feel like we always get because at one point we were on a good kick of our reels and we were doing
Dude, we were on such a good kick.
we were on a
We
good
need to get
kick
back
of
on
doing
that.
reels together and we were getting a lot of people like messaging us and a lot of people asking us questions and it's honestly so funny because
'Cause
Brynn and
we're
I are
just,
just
like-
sitting there like
We're just girls.
We're just
we're
girls.
just so dumb like
Y'all are just girls.
we're literally just having
No,
fun
yeah.
but like
It's
we also
literally just fun.
no like we're
like, yeah.
but it works
Yeah.
and just the thought of like not you teaching a business class
I know.
you know what I mean
Yeah. Because I'm like, okay, guys, just start filming. Like, what would I say? You know?
Yeah, whatever.
No, you know exactly what to say, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know, we just do it. I think
Yeah.
that's the
Maybe we
difference.
do one with you for all of our sweet owners. Maybe that's your. I would.
All the sweet owners, like, let's break it up.
Well,
Maybe, like, start with 4.
no, and we'll pay, and we'll put just like this thing on. But I seriously, every sweet owner we talk to, first of all, at
Everybody
all
brings your name up.
everyone knows who you are
Everyone.
at every location.
At every location.
And if they
Stop.
don't, it's literally part of our like
Tour.
is Brows by Brynn
Wow.
and how she got started and how marketing is so important and how she keeps up with it and she's one of our busiest sweet owners.
Mm-hmm.
And if those people could just come to you for an hour, a few hours, and like, this is what all you gotta do is tell them what you did. You're not making anything up. What you did worked.
Right.
And you started from scratch.
True.
So like, it would help our business to send these people to go see Brynn.
Yeah, because then
they
wouldn't be.
Look like, but
then some people wouldn't be scared to sign a suite, because then they'd be like, "Oh, this is what I have to do
Yeah.
Oh, so many people are scared.
Dude,
Just-
so many.
just the marketing side, everyone's so scared of, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not now, but
Well, I feel
get
like
it,
because
but-
there's so many like different trends and like, but you don't even have to keep up with the trends.
it's not a trend. You
Just
just
be
need
you.
to post.
Yes.
Your trend needs to be making a post.
Yeah, that's
could
what.
be-
Yeah,
I'd rather take a picture of that blank wall and post it than not post anything.
right,
yeah, because then you're gonna get somebody swipe them and say, "Hey, girl, what's this?"
right.
Yeah.
No, literally, like, why'd you post a blank wall? Well, now that you're here,
Now that
I
you're
do
here.
facials.
Yeah, I have a facial class.
It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is your name popped up on their feed.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Very interesting. So, okay. Well, the most important news is that you're about to be a mama.
And damn,
How are you feeling about that?
excited, nervous, but excited. I'm mainly nervous because, I mean, not mainly, but like, whenever I go maternity leave, I'm gonna have somebody in my suite
Oh, yeah.
taking my
We can
clients.
talk about
And
that.
the closer it gets, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm literally handing over my business to someone.
I did not know this. So I knew someone was going into your suite.
I was like, hold on, Nick.
I did
I've
not
texted
know.
you.
I didn't tell him all about. I texted you. She said.
I knew about it because you asked me the business question. I had no idea someone was going into your suite.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't know till just now that they were doing your clients. That's super interesting. I thought they were going to do their clients and just that way you could make.
No, because I also hate that about the beauty industry, how everything is like a non-compete. Like when you work somewhere, you can't
It's crazy.
take your clients
It's
with like
unbelievable. It's so
that just
dumb.
doesn't make any sense to me.
It's
So like,
dumb.
why would I have somebody in my suite and be like, oh, but you can't take my clients? Like,
Yeah.
that just is weird.
Yeah.
And I hate like being at home and like if my clients are texting me like, oh, I need to get my brows done, like,
And they can't.
sorry, I literally have a newborn. Yeah, like
Yeah.
what am I supposed to say?
No,
So
Brynn
like,
has a plan.
yeah, like I want them to be able to get their brows done. And it doesn't even sound like it's that serious, but it is. Like people need their brows done, guys. Like,
No,
they
it's
do.
serious.
Like I'm not kidding y'all. I have some clients that are like, what am I going to do when you're out? And I'm like,
Listen, honey.
girl, I got it covered.
Yeah.
But, you know. But yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing. I'm like, oh
And
my gosh,
she's
I'm literally
trained
handing
under
over.
you?
Yeah, she's been training under me.
That's so impressive. I did not know that, and no one else would do that, by the way.
Well, I asked Brynn the other day because she was asking me about like Elise, like just technicality stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, are you nervous about clients and whatnot? I'm like, because I feel like, what if they like her and like want to be with her? And she's like, that's expected. Like,
Which, like,
she
but truly,
completely-
like, even if Bailey wasn't coming, like, when you go on maternity leave or any type of
They're going
leave,
somewhere else.
1,000%, like, you
You're
lose,
keeping
like,
them where you're at.
30%. Exactly. So that
God,
was
you're
also
so
my
smart.
idea. If they're coming to my suite, still, like,
they're prone to stay at your suite.
yeah, like, exactly. And then also, again, with, like, helping Bailey out, like, she's kind of new to this. Like, she
Yeah.
hasn't been on her own yet. She's worked at
I know you've
salons
been
and spas.
you talk about it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's also planning to get into her own suite. So this was like literally the perfect fit for both of us because after this, she'll have a feel of like getting in her own suite and like
And she can move 2 doors down from you.
exactly.
I feel like so
she's
many
literally
people-
talked about going to Brynn Jefferson so many times, and I think finally after this, I think she will
Oh,
because
sweet.
so
God, that's so impressive. I did not know that.
Oh, I didn't.
So,
I didn't tell my business partner.
Do you have like do you have any business background? Was your family in business? Like where are you getting this stuff from?
my dad was in the business, like he owned restaurants and stuff, but
Like are you just making this stuff up?
yeah, low-key.
That's incredible. I mean, it's some people just have it.
Because I had the thought, I'm like, how do people go, like, when you have a regular job, I say regular, but, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, 9 to 5.
usually you get maternity leave, like,
Yeah.
paid maternity leave.
Yeah.
You're
We
your own
don't.
boss. No.
So I was like, what the hell am I going to do sitting at home for 6 to 12 weeks, still have rent to pay, and
Yeah.
then not taking in any income? Like, you know? So then I think I found out that I was pregnant, and then I texted Bailey, like, the next week, and I was like, hey, is this crazy? Like, what would this be like? And
Already
then-
planning.
Yeah, like, yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's genius because not only is she getting her rent covered, done, but her clients have somewhere to go that is her suite, somebody she trusts, somebody that's trained under her.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're not finding a new brow artist because
Right.
that's how a lot of people lose clients. Like,
Right.
the girl just had a baby, so they're going to get their hair done somewhere else.
Right.
Okay, well, that person that they just got their hair done by, they really liked her.
Right.
They're going to stay.
Which, like, that's going to happen. Like, people are going to love Bailey. Like,
Yeah.
how could you not? And, like, she's very good at brows. So, like, it's fine if they leave and go with her. Like, it's literally going to happen regardless. But then again, I know that I have a lot of loyal clients who are going to want to stick with me. So, it's like, I'm not
But I also
worried
think
in a way.
that speaks to how good you are, like, because you can build more clients.
Yeah.
So, like, you've done it.
Yeah, right.
You can do it more.
Yeah.
I mean, if you keep marketing, you're gonna have no problem. So I just think that says like how confident you are.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's genius.
That's crazy. I thought she was just like gonna just like
Work in my suite.
Just
That's what.
pay you some rent, work in your suite, and take her own clients. I did not know you were like booking
Which,
your
like-
clients to her, which is
Yeah, again, to me, it's like normal because I'm just like doing it. But whenever I tell people, like I told my clients, because they're like, "Oh, do you have somebody that would that you would recommend?"
yeah, they're gonna be right
and I
here.
can tell they're like scared to ask me. But I'm like, guys, like obviously,
I know
like,
you need your brows done.
yes, like obviously, I would recommend somebody else. But I'm like, yeah, a girl is gonna be here, and she's like, they're like, oh, like she's gonna be working in your suite, like taking us, and I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I mean, what's also a good thing about it is, like, you're not sending these clients to another location that could be more convenient for them. Like, you never know, like, they
Exactly.
go somewhere, it's like, oh, that's more convenient. No.
No, like
Stay right here.
you're coming to my suite.
We're coming to the same spot. I got another girl. That's
Yeah.
great. That's gonna do it for you. God, so impressed. I did not know that. Nor would
Yeah,
I
I
have
can't
ever
believe you didn't know
expected
that.
or gave anybody that advice. But I mean,
I know she told me about it. I'm like, well, are you worried about this? And she's like, doop, doop, doop. Like she's got it all figured out. And I'm like,
I love
good
it.
point. Good
Well,
point.
because
Good point.
like I started straight out of esthetician school, didn't have a plan really.
Yeah.
Like it just
No,
kind
you
of
had a plan.
happened. So
No,
like
you had a plan.
had a plan, didn't know if it was gonna work. It ended
Yeah.
up working. Like
Yeah.
it was impulsive.
Yeah,
plan,
you've got,
you know.
yeah.
So good.
So I'm like, hey, if I'm this many years in, and some people leave to go with her, which is again expected, I can also still build my clientele even more. Like
Yeah.
you know.
Got this.
So
Nice.
yeah, that was where my mind went.
Genius.
That's so impressive. So how do you think like being in a suite, like the suite community, helped you grow? Like get you from where?
I think it
Like
helped a lot
what
in the
would it
beginning.
look different if you were somewhere else versus in a suite community with all the people in there?
I honestly couldn't imagine not being in a suite, especially like being fresh out of school, because the amount of people in the salon that I share clients with, like
Yeah.
Kristen, me and her share so many clients, like me and the hairstylist share so many clients. Like I couldn't imagine being like in a building by myself or like anywhere else and not having.
I think
Yeah.
that helped you a lot in the beginning because I remember, like when you moved in and a lot of the hairstylists moved in, they cut out doing waxes because they were doing waxes
Oh, that
before.
too. I forgot about that.
And I remember, like, since they cut out waxes, all their clients, eyebrow waxes, all their clients were like, what do I do? And every single person that said, there's a brow girl in here.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, you didn't even have them booked. They were just getting their hair done, and they would
And they
pop
would
in
come,
for
yeah.
a brow wax.
And they
And
turned
that-
into like a regular client.
Yes. And,
Yeah.
like, you transformed a lot of waxing clients to lamination clients.
Yeah.
I feel like you do that really well as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that helped you. I remember I loved watching that. Amber would always say, like,
Yeah.
I told them about the little brow girl, Brynn.
Yeah, the
Is that her
little brow
name?
And I'd be like waxing their brows with foils in their head and stuff.
I remember shit. The little brow girl. I'm like, that's
I know.
Nobody
I love her.
goes. Not nobody, but most people don't go and market themselves in the suite. Like we have
I tell everybody, hand
We
out
have-
your business cards.
We have 30 suites here where we're at right now. That's 30 potential clients. What if you get one?
Right.
It costs you nothing to go walk around, introduce yourself, give
Yeah.
them a business
even
card.
slide it under their door.
Well, I feel like also like y'all's salon suite specifically is a lot different than like others that I've heard. Like I know so many people in other salon suites that don't know who they work next to,
Yeah.
or like that don't talk to their person next to them,
Yeah.
or like anything. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like we're all so close. I feel like
Yeah,
like
and you didn't know any of them before you moved in.
no,
Right.
none of them actually.
Yeah.
Not one person. That was terrifying.
What would you tell somebody graduating from beauty school today? about getting started and being successful?
Don't doubt yourself. Don't listen to other people's opinions if they're bad opinions, and post on social media.
And what do you think? What do you think people overthink most about moving into a suite?
Not getting clients. Like, that's everyone's is like biggest thing is like, well, what if I don't get clients?
It's
I'm
all
like,
the what ifs.
yeah, literally,
And
it's
what would
only
you
what
say?
ifs.
And what would you say to them when they tell you that?
You will get clients.
Put your head down and work.
Yeah,
Like,
like you
market.
will.
You won't get
Yeah.
clients just sitting there.
Yeah, absolutely not. But like, if you promote yourself, and you will.
Why don't you tell people how they can find you?
If you're interested with booking with me, I have an Instagram account, Browse by Brynn, has all my booking links in there and everything, and I'm at Brynn Gonzalez.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. This was awesome. I got
so fun.
I got so much out of it. Some
Even you
things-
learned something new.
I learned a lot new, and I know a lot about you. So that's, I mean,
Not as much as you think.
I know more about her than probably any other suite owner.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was great. Thank you for coming. We really enjoyed it. So many people are going to get a lot out of it. Thank you for watching. If you're looking to get your brows done or looking to maybe learn how to do brows, make sure you contact Brynn.
Browse by Brynn.
Browse
She's
by
your girl.
Brynn. She is the best. She's one of our favorite suite owners.
Oh!
And we'll see you next time.
I said it.
Period.